Good afternoon, Siobhan, and you're very welcome. Right, so Siobhan, what programs did you complete while you were in the National Learning Network?
The courses that I actually completed, I went to a course. It was the employability skills one, so that's like PACES. So I went there twice. The first time I went there, I did module work, but the second time I went there, I actually was doing an individual plan. So it was to get me back out on work, which was grand. So I got my job from that. So
So, and you've done other programs outside NLN. So what programs have you gone on to complete outside since leaving NLN?
before I actually went to NLN, I went to St. John's or College of Com. To do childcare. So it was actually in childcare that I found out I actually had dyslexia. So I was doing level 5. After doing my course and I completed it, I thought, I heard about the National Network. So I actually wanted to go in and help with my English and my writing and stuff. So the first time I left, I actually did a level 5 in QQI in healthcare. And the second time I left, I actually did a module in level 6 QQI, which is special needs assisting. And I also went on to do another level 6, which is train the trainer. So I did quite a
So
lot.
for someone who has dyslexia, you have learned to overcome it. So you've things. So well done.
Thank you. Yeah,
All
it
right.
was all thanks to the
Dyslexia is an obstacle. It's not a barrier. And
exactly.
with when you're in if you ever watched hurdling on in the Olympics, they jump over obstacles.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's just a little stone in the road really. You just need to hop over a few
yeah,
times
yeah,
to get where you
exactly.
are.
Uh, so, so did you find work since completing your training in NLN, and what kind of work?
The second time I left, I actually got a job. I got a job in doing childcare, so I was actually a childcare assistant. So I was doing full time work there, up to like 4.5 years. I just left it in July or June of last year, um, because I actually injured my back inside and work. So I ended up going to part time then, but it didn't suit them. So I said I'd leave. But I'm doing childcare now at the moment. Still, I'm doing childminding, which is part time. So I'm still working away. It's just a little bit different. It's around my kind of needs at the moment. So
Um, do you think NLN helped you achieve your goals, and how?
yeah, I think they really did. When I went in there, I didn't have very much confidence. I wouldn't say I was I would have said I was very shy. I think it was a lot to do with I was knocked down quite a bit with my reading and writing when I was going to school. I was told that I was slow. I was told I was, if I go any slower, I'd go backwards. It was just, there was no support whatsoever. So going in there, they gave me the support I needed to help me with my English, my writing, and my spellings, which actually brought on my confidence. It also actually it helped a lot with work experience as well. Doing work experience would have helped as well to get the job I got into. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have got landed a nice job for 4.5 years. So it really helped out for me. So
So well done.
thank you.
Um, so what parts of the program, the PACES program that you run, were most beneficial to you?
The ones that was actually more beneficial for me would have been the work experience. Obviously, it was a big thing. It was great to do work experience in there as well because you're not just stuck to kind of one job. You do a few weeks in one job, but you can always move on to different kind of jobs. So it's like it helps, to do a few different jobs, see where you want to go. So it can help you find your career or your job that you like, which has suited me down to a T. So I got to go into childcare. So I did a childcare facility for a couple of weeks, and I went back to Mary Jordan and I said it to her. I said, look, that is actually what I want to do. I feel more confident in myself with the reading and writing, and I'd love to pursue it further and use it as a career. So it really did help. So.
And was it before or after NLN that you, or during, that you did level 5, the qualification in childcare?
I did the level 5 in childcare before I went in. It's just I had no confidence to read to the kids.
Yeah.
So that's obviously why I went back to, or went to NLN, you know, to help
Yeah.
me
Get
where I
build
was.
your confidence, build
Yeah.
your up on your reading skills.
Yeah, exactly.
It's probably difficult dealing with kids all day, is it?
Yeah, like, you know, with kids, like, you know, you need to read to them, you know, you need to like be stimulant, you know, it's physical activity with them. But, you know, there's also the other side of it where there's paperwork and there's.
And then the relaxing time, the circle time, the relaxing time, or is that stressful? Or is that stressful?
No, that's the good part of it.
Is it? So would you recommend NLN as a training provider?
Yeah, I think it is. I think I would recommend it as a college. It's like any other college. The only thing with this college is that you work at your own pace. So you're working to achieve goals, you're working to achieve modules, which you work really hard inside there, and you've got great instructors that are very friendly, and they're there just to help you achieve your goals and your dreams. So I think it is a great place as a college.
And is it different to the other places you've been to? Is it
Yeah,
different as a college?
I suppose, like, you know, when you're in other colleges, they don't really have as much time for you. So like they wouldn't have, you know, you wouldn't have as much support as you would inside in the national network. And I was actually very surprised when I went in from like College of Com to national network, and I got so much support. Like I got 1-to-1, I got extra English support, and then I was able to sit inside and actually do my modules as well. So like you get like a lot more support than you would inside, and you know, well, like you do get support, I suppose, in other colleges, but it's actually really good and it's really nice, and
It's
they
more
just
personal. It's more personalized.
yeah, and they treat you with respect. Like they look at you as a human being. Like, you know, it's not student and teacher. It's like they're, you know, you're all on the same wavelength. Like, which is a good thing, and it's nice.
So would you recommend PACES to whom and why?
I would recommend the PACES to you know, like early school people that leave school early or just left school. I think it's just great because you grow. I think you really do grow as a person in there. You know, like you can get so much confidence. You've got a work experience. You've got a lot of things, you know, like than they would have in college. So I definitely think that if anyone was struggling or actually wanted to do something, it would definitely be a course for them. You know, as I can't say enough. Like the instructors are fantastic at their jobs inside there, and they are just there for you. They're there to help you achieve your, you know, your goals. Either it's personal goals or it's just like work goals or it's to get you on to college. They're just there from start to finish, and it's excellent. Like
so have you any other ideas or final thoughts?
no, I just think that it's a great experience, and like if I didn't do that, if I didn't go and do that experience for myself, I wouldn't have met my husband, which I met my husband there the first time I went in, which would be 12 years ago, and we just got married July of last year. We both work full time, and we were able to save our money, and we were actually able to buy a house 3 years ago, just before we got married, which is a big achievement.
It's a big achievement for anybody. So
Yeah.
I mean, I have been saving for years, and I just bought a house like 5 years ago. So
Yeah.
well done.
Thank you. It's just, you know what, look, if you put your head down and you're in there, you go in there and you know what you kind of want, or you talk to the instructors, they will gear you in the right way and in the right direction. And like, you know, a lot of these things that I have, other people can achieve just as much. And like I do, and I want to say thanks to the national network. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't get on to have a job. I wouldn't be able to save. I wouldn't have a husband, I suppose. I wouldn't have a house, you know. So it's very down to where I actually came from, the national network, to give me the confidence that I'm, you know, that I'm a person, that I actually can achieve things. You know, they give you great confidence in yourself as well. So, yeah.
Thanks very much, Siobhan.
No worries.
So, did you get a chance to think about the question I posed earlier? Is there any song that inspires you?
Oh God, it's a tough one. It's a tough one.
Or is there a few songs? What song do you like listening to? Makes you happy?
I suppose I like listening to like Rod Stewart. Do you know? I like listening to Maggie May.
All right.
Yeah, I'm very old school, I suppose, when it comes to
Why?
like
Why?
I don't know, I just enjoy actually like a lot of the old schools like Bon Jovi. Like, you know, Living on a Prayer as well is a good one. I like that one. I think there's a few songs that I would use, but like I just
Siobhan and her husband met. We should re-record that. Siobhan and her husband met in Paces. Is it?
Yeah.
The first line to Living on a Prayer.
Yeah.
Well done, Siobhan.
Thank you.
I'm going to stop this now.
Perfect.
That was brilliant. That was brilliant.